Hey everybody, it's your host Mike App, and in today's episode of turning $500 into a 100K challenge, flipping NFTs, episode 9, the Polygon Network, diversifying those gains. So when it comes to NFTs, we want to go into different networks. That way we can profit off those appreciation and also what I call the hype. Certain networks, right? Right now, obviously, we see the Ethereum network in terms of like OpenSea, and that's popping right now. Even though it's been popping, it's like this is going up. So by being in ETH, you're gonna get that, let's say, hype rewards. And the same thing is happening on the Sol networks too right now. Sol is exploding. It's blowing up so quick in relative to ETH. And I think it has to do with the fact that everybody's so on board with NFTs that growing on Sol is not so difficult now due to all the hype that ETH created. But the great thing with Sol is the lack of gas fees, right? So no gas fees for Sol. But with that being said, you want to get into the Sol market because you also want to get into the hype, right? NFTs right now are all-time low, right? All-time low prices for getting in. Now, the same could be applied to, let's say, AVAX, which I talked previously. If you haven't seen that episode, I recommend going into my playlist. So go to mygap.com/NFT trades, and it'll take you to a playlist which will show you all the important episodes in regarding trading NFTs successfully. So back to this, AVAX is another network. It's slowly growing, and there are a couple really good gems in here. So again, it's like I wouldn't ignore the AVAX network again because you can profit off the hype. And then the next one we're going to be talking about, as I mentioned, is the Poly network or the Matic network. Now the Poly network, which basically is another hidden gem in a sense of projects that are most likely going to, quadruple 10 times, 20 times, and along with being aware of not only their NFTs, but also their utility tokens, because their utility tokens and or their crypto coins can blow up too. Now, the reason why I'm noting the Polygon network too is that gas fees on the Polygon network are super cheap. But even though it's super cheap, unfortunately, it still goes hand in hand with like the Ethereum network. So it's like to send Matic to your MetaMask wallet, which is the wallet that's going to be using for trading, that's going to cost money. And it's not that cheap to send Matic to your Matic wallet on your MetaMask. So, prepare to spend 20 to like, I don't know, $200 to transfer. And you also will need wrapped ETH, which also costs to get. But the moment you have all that and you start trading on the Polygon network, then the prices on the Polygon network are super cheap and the transfer fees and the gas fees are super cheap once you're in it. However, I do recommend that it's a network that you should get into once you have a $500 to $1,000 that you don't care to lose and that you want to get into some really gem projects. So still a great network, but it does have some downfalls. I still recommend the Solana network for trading, especially if your bankroll is around $3,000 or less. Again, I recommend watching the previous episodes, mygap.com/NFT trades. Some example of this on the Polygon is the Avagachi NFT / play to earn game on the Matic / Polygon network. And their coin, since their inception of the Avagachi GHST or the Ghost token for around $1.70, it's technically still up at $2 with a high of $3. So that's why I like, getting into these very niche NFTs is that not only are their NFTs great to get into, right? It's not just their NFTs that we want to get into. It's also the fact that we also want to get into their utility tokens at those really, really low prices because we can get those gains in terms of, and in this example is the Avagachi NFT on the Poly/Matic network. So where do we go and trade Polygon NFTs? And that's very easy, the OpenSea. I kind of wish Matic had its own platform. That way it could separate it from the Ethereum based, but who knows, maybe this will be good for the long term. So OpenSea.io is where you're going to be trading. Now, what do you trade with? With wallet do you use? So you still use the MetaMask wallet. So MetaMask for AVAX, MetaMask for ETH, and MetaMask for Matic. So just like the ETH network, once you install your MetaMask, there's thousands of lessons on this. I will make another tutorial video where I go really beginner, but in this one, I'm going to make the assumption that you already know how to install MetaMask and the assumption on how to add a new network. So once you install MetaMask, you want to click add network, and you want to add the Matic/Polygon network here, and you can simply just go on Google and search Matic setup MetaMask, and the first two results, right? Let's go to the official one at docs.polygon.technology, and when you scroll down, it gives you the network information down right here. You simply just copy all this stuff and then paste it here, save, and then boom, you're gonna have your Matic mainnet connected to your MetaMask wallets. And so once you have your MetaMask wallet with the Matic network connected, you're gonna notice the Matic token. You're also gonna need wrapped ETH. Basically, all the Polygon network trades are predominantly done in wrapped ETH. So to get wrapped ETH, first you want to import the token. So click import token. You got to put the token contract address. You can just search wrapped ETH contract address into Google. You're going to get a good amount of results, and this should be it. Wrapped ETH token decimal, that's automatically filled. Add custom token, import token, and boom, we now have our Matic and wrapped ETH in our account. So and then where do you go get Matic from? I recommend getting Matic and then swapping it for wrapped ETH by using Polygon's token swap. And if you want to bridge between from your Ethereum based mainnet to your Polygon chain, you can also do that through the Polygon bridge. Again, there are hundreds of tutorials on bridging and swapping tokens on the Polygon and MetaMask network. So feel free to use those on top of this. So once you have wrapped ETH and Matic on your MetaMask wallet, you're basically ready to buy Polygon/Matic NFTs. Now, I don't recommend going on like OpenSea.io and then click explore and then click Polygon and then, look through these NFTs. This is going to be a headache to search for NFTs this way. There's just way too many, and there could be duplicates / fake / counterfeit ones. So it's like I don't recommend doing that at all. I noticed a lot of people teaching Polygon NFTs, they just tell people to go on the Polygon network and then look through these collections or these NFTs. I'm like, this is a lot of NFTs to look through. This is a really bad way to do this. Also, to purchase Matic, you simply can go to KuCoin and sign up, and you can purchase Matic on their exchange. It's a really easy exchange to purchase various cryptos, including Matic. And so go to mycap.com/KuCoin to sign up and to get that Matic. And if you're in Canada, then I recommend Newton.co. You can easily purchase Matic on their website, and it's really cheap for Canadians. Simply just go to mycap.com/Newton and get your Newton account. So what is the best way to find NFTs if we're not going to be using OpenSea Marketplace? So the best place is to look at calendars, okay? Calendars and upcoming sites that basically show you what NFTs are coming out. Now, you just don't want to blindly, purchase any NFT on these calendars simply because a lot of them could be sponsored, or, they're just pumping out content for the sake of, viewers and to retain viewers. So it may not be the best NFTs to get into. So NFTdropscalendar.com is an example of an NFT calendar site that shows NFTs for Polygon, but currently right now it's having issues, so we're just going to skip it, and we're going to go on nftcalendar.io. It's a site that I previously mentioned. So on nftcalendar.io, it's like, fine, we have these NFTs, that's great and all, but how do we know if Evil Friend is a great NFT or if Brad the Monkey is a great NFT or not? Now, in the previous episodes, in episode 1 and 2, and not only episodes 1 and 2, I really recommend watching the full series because you're going to really understand how NFTs work, and then you're going to get those gains and those profits. So I mentioned in the previous episodes that when you are auditing an NFT, you got to go through that process. So that is that same process you want to do when you're going on a Polygon NFT or AVAX NFT or a, Ethereum NFT or Sol NFT. It doesn't matter. It's always the same thing, right? So let's just open up Malachim Launch. And Malachim Launch is an NFT that's coming up, and we want to know if it's worth our time. Apparently, they're going to be listing somewhere between February 9th and February 16th, meaning it's going to be listing soon because it's February 9th right now. And, it's like, is that enough time for them to build up an audience and a community for them to flip their NFT? Let's see. We got their website. Maybe on their website, we can see their Twitter and their Discord. But from the looks of it, their site is down. They're using Shopify to build their website. Apparently it's down. So this NFT is clearly an X because their website's not working. So that's really easy to audit. And obviously the image matters too. I feel like the more effort they put into their NFT, the better chances the NFT is going to do well. And I just wanted to note too that NFTs on the Polygon Network, especially on the smaller networks, whether Cardano and AVAX, majority of the projects are going to fail. And majority of the projects, when they do mint, so let's say it's minting day, right? Minting day, when this happens, there's a good chance during minting day, even if there's a good community behind it, maybe not a huge one, but like an okay size community, the mint may take some time. Usually it takes time for it to get full. So don't just go in the very beginning of the mint. You can literally wait till like 75% of the bar is full and get in if you want, or wait until you get onto the secondary market. That way, when you do make the purchase, it's probably going to be cheaper. So just 3 notes to write down is that NFTs on the Polygon Network, most are going to fail. This is pretty noted in smaller networks. And during mint, it's going to take some time. So don't just ape in like a monkey and get in, because there's a good chance that it might not even get full. And usually that basically signifies to me that the secondary market's going to be cheaper. And then, a combination of floor watching might be good in terms of picking up that NFT at a great price and then flipping it for a profit. So, I would just go through these NFTs. Now, similar to AVAX, there's not that many NFTs. So again, it could be really easy to find good gems, because all you have to really do is find a good project with a good artwork, with a good community behind it, with a website, with Twitter and their Discord, with people engaging on their Twitter and their Discords. So by the way, Primal Ape Yacht Club is basically a, let's say, side quest or side token or side NFT to the Bored Ape Yacht Club. So this NFT is probably going to do incredibly well, but there's only 21 of them, so it's going to be really hard. So yeah, look at the previous episodes, because I don't really want to go through that whole process on how to audit the website, the Twitter, the Discord, the website traffic, the search volume on Google, how much of a hit is it getting, how big the popularity is. So I really, really recommend watching my previous episodes. That way you learn how to do the audit. And in my VIP community, you get access to a calendar which breaks down all the good projects. And right now we're focusing on Sol, but we're going to be expanding to Polygon, to Wax, to Cardano, to ETH, along with utility tokens and crypto. And you simply can just join and get access to that calendar by being part of the whitelist community. There's only less than like 124 spots left, so get access to amazing perks. And we're going to be integrating a floor watch, which basically shows you the price twice a day, every day, giving you more of an edge when trading NFTs. So I really recommend joining that whitelist so that you get access to better picks in terms of both flippable NFTs when they're post minted and getting those early access to NFTs that are about to launch, trying to get that pre-mint flip on those NFTs. So we focus on quality NFTs. And like I said, the calendar is a great example of one of the many perks that you get. So other examples of websites that show up and coming NFTs on the Polygon Network are CoinMarketCap/NFT/upcoming. And then just choose the Polygon Network by going over here, right? You can just click Polygon and, again, audit these projects. And then we have nonfungi.com. Again, you can just click on Polygon and look at Polygon NFT drops to see what's up, right? Go through these NFTs and see, and look for the ones that have the most effort into them and the engagement. And then there's nftevening.com/calendar/upcoming/Matic, or simply just go to nftcalendar.com and look for up and coming NFTs on the Matic/Polygon network. And I also recommend creating a private Twitter and call it like, I don't know, Polygon projects only. And I would recommend following the top projects or the projects that you do like. So right now I would be following like Sunflower Farmers. By the way, Sunflower Farmers was one of the NFTs that was notable for basically causing a huge congestion on the Polygon network and burning so many of the Matic coins. And it wasn't even that long ago. It was like 30 days ago. The game blew up. Unfortunately, it got targeted by like hackers and exploiters, and so they decided to like shut it down and build it up from the scratch again and make it better. So that's pretty cool. So this is something to look out for, Sunflower Land. Like I said, there are gems out there, and that's why I'm like, yeah, 99% of them are garbage, but just finding those couple gems, it's gonna explode. You're gonna get mega profits from it. So look out for Sunflower Land. It's a game, like I said, on the Polygon network that blew up, and it's not going to be the only one. There's going to be more into this. And there's also Decentraland, which is another like NFT crypto play to earn game, more like a metaverse style game. With that being said, it's also blowing up, and it's on the Polygon network. And again, look how much effort they put into this. This is what I try to say. If you find NFTs that people put effort to, and it's not just a crappy image, and they have a community and they have a huge Discord community and they have a great team behind it, it's most likely going to do well. And that's why I say, if you don't know how to audit, then I recommend joining the VIP whitelist community. Simply go to mikeapp.com/VIP. So Decentraland is another example of a great NFT / crypto game on the Polygon network. And then we have some other Polygon NFTs that I've been following. So Elegant Elephant Society is an NFT that I just kind of been following on the Polygon network, and it has grown. It went from 0.007 to like a high of 0.01 to like an average of 0.008, right? We got some mega gains in here, and again, it's like super cheap to get into this, right? So 0.007 was the initial price, right? $2. And then it went to 0.008 for its general price. That's mega gains, okay? That's like 11 times gains. And you only had to wait like really like 1 month, and that was at its high. And if you just kept on holding, you still would have got some decent profit. Now you'd be like, Mike, well, it went from $2 to $25. I'm not a millionaire. Well, I mean, you won't be only buying like one of them. You're probably going to be buying like 100 of them, right? With 100 of them, that suddenly is a game changer, because that's $2,500 worth. And so if you bought 100 of those NFTs at like $2, right, that's $200. So that's like a super duper cheap price to get a huge influx of these NFTs. And this is why I like the Polygon network, especially once you have $500 or more, and you just place it on the Polygon network, then you can just focus on these really cheap NFTs and just hold. And it's not going to be a huge burden, because the price is so small that if it does lose, it's not like the worst case scenario, the worst thing in the world. So Elegant Elephant Society, again, this NFT is still popping. Again, check their Twitter, check their Discord. And then we have Polyfarm Official, which is another NFT on the Matic Poly network. That is blowing up 0.01 ETH to a high, or an average high of 0.06. Okay, like 6 times gains with a really cheap buy-in price, right? 0.001 ETH, right? $32, and it's now at 192, right? So imagine if you picked up a couple of those, what would happen? So again, I recommend going on the Polygon network when you have like $1,000 and you just leave it there, rather than constantly, swap it or withdraw and deposit, because you're going to be losing a lot of money on those transfer fees. It's not really worth it that way. And it's like, I want to note again, like, Polyfarm NFTs on the Polygon network. And again, it has a great website, right? Like, they put effort into like this artwork over here. It's not like they just pumped it out and copied someone else. And then their Twitter, again, 5,000 followers, amazing, with their Discord, okay? For an NFT this small, right, having such a large community is not as important, because it's that long-term growth, especially on the Polygon network. The fact that it has 6,000 or 10,000 altogether, so 16,000 followers, but the price is so darn cheap, it's just going to grow. It's not like the same thing in the Solana or Ethereum network where you do need so many followers, at least twice as much in relation to the amount of NFTs that they are having minted. So in this case scenario, it's like that organic long-term growth. Again, amazing website, amazing roadmap, right? Amazing white paper. It's all that stuff, especially on the smaller networks, that makes it so much easier, again, to find good NFTs on these smaller networks. And so Polygon Punks is another NFT that I've been watching. To be honest, I don't think it's been that popping. It has been like holding up, though nothing really interesting. Like, you know, last time was at 0.04 and it's at 0.039. So like not a huge difference in terms of initial and starting. At least people didn't really lose any money, but there has been some spikes. Again, people held for around like 8 months or so. This could still have great long-term potential. Again, check their Twitter, check their Discord. And, you know, if it's, again, you check out their website, again, they put effort into this website. It's not just a rinky-dinky, just, you know, some websites are literally nothing with an image and like a mint button on the bottom. And you're like, how long did this take to make? Less than 5 minutes. So Polygon Punks. And then we have the Polychain Monsters. Again, they put a lot of effort into their website. Like, look at this artwork. This is what I'm talking about when you find those gems, because it's like how many NFTs that you know have something like this, which it really shows their future and 3D potential in terms of the metaverse and in terms of like possibly their play to earn game. And so, you know, Polychain Monsters on the Poly/Matic network is amazing. It's growing. I've been following it for a while. They even have their own token called the PMON token. And their token in the grand scheme of things has done relatively well, even though, you know, it was at that crazy pump price, which is notable, especially for a lot of crypto/utility tokens when they come out. But even for like a crypto play to earn game to hit such a crazy market cap and volume on such a smaller network is insane. And this game currently hit like all-time lows not too long ago, and we're back up around 5 or 6, so, you know, around 30-40% gains right there. So the Polychain Monsters crypto NFT game is a really cool NFT to get into. Again, it's on the Poly network. Again, I recommend, you know, use these NFTs that I'm giving you as reference points on finding better or finding profitable or potential high earning Poly NFTs. And then the next NFT that I really like too is the Avogotchi NFT on the Poly network. And they're really getting their NFT up and running. I really like their little 8-bit, 16-bit display. And this site, I've been looking at their website traffic and it's been ballooning. It's incredible on like how fast this NFT has grown in terms of its site traffic. So, and the Avogotchi NFTs also comes with its own token. Like I said, the Ghost token that's doing relatively well. So again, they put effort into their website. They have a community on their Twitter and Discord when you go check it. And another NFT that I like is the That Gross NFT. Again, they put effort into their website. They have everything explained, their roadmaps, smart contract, OpenSea, their links to their Twitter and their Discord and their Instagram. You know, they have a community, right? 10,000 followers for 4,500 NFT and around almost 5,000 members on their Discord. And if we check their activity pricing for, you know, all time, right, we hit an all of 0.25, which is great postment. Like people were killing a postment. And then, you know, it did drop to 0.009, but then it picked up again 0.15. So I could still say in both short term, midterm, that this NFT did incredibly well. Now, long term, it's hard to say right now just because there isn't that much data and it hasn't been out that long. So I truly believe that you should be diversifying your NFT and getting into other networks, because every time I go into another network, you know, whether Poly, whether AVAX, whether ETH based, or whether Sol, it's like I find cool and new amazing projects, and then from there, you know, I hit other side tangents and find a cool new DeFi to get into, or a new marketplace to get into, or like a new ICO or ID or whatever that could be a huge game changer in terms of both the new service that's being provided or the new product, and also the gains for myself. So I really recommend checking out the Poly network, get that MetaMask wallet, get that Matic mainnet connected, fund it with some Matic, fund it with some wrapped ETH, look at these calendars, check out the projects, watch the previous 2 episodes on mygap.com/NFT trades, and so that you can start auditing these NFTs. Once you've audited them, try to get the mints, try to flip those post mints, and then look for those midterm and long-term projects. Now, if you want help and you want a great community to get into to learn more about NFTs, where you get access to calendars, calls, and all that stuff, then I really recommend checking out the whitelist group for only $9.99. There's only 100 spots left. This is probably the best NFT and crypto community on the planet right now, okay? And so you'll get access to the private Discord channel, VIP only updates, the whitelist position for the captain tier. So the captain tier isn't out, but that includes more benefits and perks, which you get for the same $9.90 price when this does come out and then when this is sold out. So, get in before it gets sold out because the prices are going to go up. And then we have the bonus 7-figure credit leveraging course and my weekly VIP crypto and NFT lessons where you get to learn more about NFTs and crypto. And not only that, make sure to join my Twitter at MikeGapOfficial and join my newly made alpha community on my Facebook group. Go to MikeGap.com/Facebook and I'll take you to my NFT and crypto alpha community. And by the way, anyone can join this, and you can also join my weekly VIP newsletter at MikeGap.com/email and join the public Discord at MikeGap.com/Discord. I hope I see you guys there. And as always, this is your host, Mike Gap. Until next time, peace.